been working double shifts and all sorts of stuff. So I've been busy, really just trying to earn a living. That's it. And now I'm on vacation for like 3 days. So I have time to do things that I can't get done when I'm working because sometimes I work double shifts and I just don't have that time. So, and also, I've also been on TikTok also. I don't know. TikTok is nice, but I don't like going live on there. I don't know. I've tried it like for a week and you got some good people on there, but some people real nasty. So, I mean, they can say some awful things and do some awful things. And I was sitting there like, what is this? Why do people pop up into your thing and then start raving stuff? Like just saying some awful things and you don't even know that person. I was like, what is this? And that's when I had a moderator and they blocked the person out of there. But it's still not the point. You just try to go. I just do this for I'm just, at first, I was on Facebook and YouTube. I usually just did it for the fun of it, try to be creative, try to put my artwork up, my photos. Um, Now I've been doing a little bit of AI and bringing photos alive and a lot of my drawings and sketches and so many things that I've brought alive with my AI and I love it. And but when I was on TikTok, this hi, how are you? Hi everyone. Yeah, when I was on TikTok, um I don't know, just I think more people are more rude there. They just pop up on your thing and start raving some foul things. And I'm like, that's not the reason I came on here for. You know, if you want to say foul things, just go somewhere else. That wasn't the purpose. I tried to get onto TikTok. I still post like my my artwork and my photos, my AI and stuff there, but I haven't been live on there in the last, I would say 3 days now. Because I had an experience and it wasn't a good one. I couldn't understand why this person just pops up into your stuff and then starts raving some awful things. They don't know you. And you're probably one of the nicest people on that thing. We had to block him out. It was terrible. I mean, you just go there just to try to interact with others and it's crazy. So I I'm not sure if I'm gonna go live there that often. Maybe I might, but I want to make sure that I just, instead of having tons of boxes, I'm just going to go with one or two so not too many people could pop up at once. And then there's no chance of so many people raving coming on. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. I really don't. I want peace. If you want to talk, that's great. You want to have conversation, fantastic. You want to ask questions and you want to get an honest answer back. Great. I'm willing to be honest, straightforward with whoever and give them an honest answer. But when you gotta come raving with just foul language, bad words, and just raving like a crazy person, and I didn't even understand anything the person was saying because their voice was so loud and raving that I was like, what is this about? I'm not sure if he thought he scared me. He didn't scare me. I just looked at him like, what are you doing? You know, what is this? But yeah, that's not the reason I go on to things. So I haven't been on there in a little bit. I wouldn't say 3 days isn't that long, but I only started like a week ago going live on different platforms. I haven't tried Facebook yet, but I've always liked YouTube. I think I just started getting a little more serious with it, I guess I would say. But it's just been, and then trying to get your your everyday life and your hard work that you have to earn a living with so you can live, trying to get that into the picture too. I mean, I was thinking about, event going live, but walking around town or showing some, maybe talking to others. It'd be interesting, stuff like that. I haven't, done it yet. Or even like trying to get somebody to interview, or I don't know. I've thought about a lot of things I could be doing. But lately I've done a lot of shorts. I've done a lot of where I just record a video on a certain topic and I just download it. But like in the last week, I have been streaming. This is new to me. For the last, I would say, week and a half or something like that, I've been doing this. It's new. It's not too terrible. It just makes me feel like, of course I'm in my own home. There's nobody around. And I'm talking over my phone to a bunch of people that could be watching. Who knows? I don't know who's watching. But it's like you're putting your thoughts down and people are watching what you say, what you do, and things like that. I don't know if I would ever put my personal business, like how I live my life, on here fully. You know how some people like do a thing of their everyday life, like what they do in the morning, what they do at night, or what they do in their everyday life. I mean, I don't know if I would like physically put that down, like, and record it. It's like people are knowing everything about you. It's not wrong for people to know fully about you, but not like your personal stuff. Like your physical personal stuff, you really don't, want to really put that out there. I mean, I wouldn't. But I've thought about a lot of things a lot of ideas I could come up with, but I'm still in my in that stage of figuring out how I want to go about it and how I want to do it. Um, Hello, everybody. How are you? Where do you guys come from, anyways? If anybody's there. Where does everybody come from here? Are you all in the U.S. or do you guys come from another country? I don't know. I know I reside up in upstate Rome, New York, where it's nice, cold, snowy, icy, and it was snowing today too. On the day I had the beginning of my vacation. I was going to go down to the canal, but then I did wake up late too. I had a very late beginning. I woke up around 2 something in the afternoon. I think it's because I was making up for sleep that I lost. It was Monday. Monday I worked 2 shifts. I worked from 2:30 all the way until 6:30 in the morning the next day. And then I went home, got 4 hours sleep, and I had to go back to work. And then work from 2:30 to 11. And then today is Wednesday, is where I had my paid vacation started. So I think I was probably making up for a lot of sleep that I lost. Yeah. So I just thought I would just get on live because I haven't been on here in 3 days. Maybe tomorrow I will be out and about doing things, and maybe I can make it more live that's not inside my house. It could be like somewhere outside in the community somewhere where it make it more interesting, and maybe you guys could see all the snow that we got. Who knows? Yeah, we got some more snow. It was a little cool today when I went out for just a second, but I came back inside. I'm in the nice heat. I'm sure you guys are probably enjoying, some of you guys are probably in nice warmer weather where you're enjoying the nice AC instead of the nice heating system. But hello? And I just wanted to really just get to know others here. Get to grasp, what other people are feeling, what they're thinking on things. You know, it would be interesting to find out. I really want to get more serious about what I do. Um, Maybe I could start some more of my recording again. And making my videos. But make it more interesting. Because I think a lot of times I did it, and I still do it. I like to, like I said, I use AI to bring a lot of my photos alive. And if you go into my in my YouTube, you can see that. It's You can see a lot of the AI. Some of it's not. Some of it's just normal things I recorded and then I downloaded, and it's just on topics, different topics. But but I like the one where I did an AI. Um, it's a little short, and I'm in a ski outfit, and I'm going down the snow slopes on a pizza. I'm sure it would be yummy after. In fact, it's a pepperoni pizza. Can't go wrong on pepperoni. Ah. But and then I have like these three bunnies, and they're dancing to music, and it's with the old boombox in the back of them. It's very interesting. They're doing flips and headstands and all sorts of stuff. It's amazing what AI can do in just bringing your artwork alive. So I definitely I like that part. I like that part of AI. I even brought um my dog alive for like 5 minutes, maybe something like that. I mean, she's been passed away for the last, I would say, 3 years now. I think it's 3 years now. She's been passed away, but I thought it was very interesting bringing her back to life just for a little few seconds, and it was great. It was like the real her. She was so beautiful, but she was very dictatorial though. A lot of people were scared to come near the van when she was in it. I don't blame her. I don't blame them honestly. If I saw a dog like "Arr," and going like that at at the window, I would not want to come near that car either, honestly. But we knew that no one would ever want to try to break into the van, not with her around. But she was a loving dog. I miss her too. I thought about it a few times trying to bring a picture of me and my husband back to life for just a few seconds, but I can't do that. My husband's been passed away for the last 4 years, and I won't do that. That's I can't do that. It's just I think it would just have things just rushing back to me, and mm-mm. That's a big no-no to me. So that's something I will definitely not putting put into my mind to do that. I loved him very much, and it just would just bring memories rushing back, and I have to go on and I have to admit that. It's easier to bring your dog alive or something like that because it was a pet. But another human person that you had a connection with is another story. It would definitely have just a lot of memories just rushing back that I don't know if I could overcome that. It's enough that I it took me a little bit to accept and move on, you know, that I have to keep living even though so I can't yeah. There's certain things that's a no-no. But I just thought about I don't know if there's any kind of like topics or like things I can I'm still trying. I'm in my premature thinking process of trying to think up things that I can do and making more videos or things that be more interesting to others, but I'm not willing to go to the point of doing things that are not good. You know what I'm saying? But I want it to be interesting. I want it to be educational too. Huh. I'm still thinking. But I'm sure I will come up with something. Uh, and it would be nice to get to know others that do the same thing as I do, but on a good level of understanding each other, but not anything more than that. You know, just like friends, working together, and you know, like friends getting to know each other, or working together to like what do you call it, like interviewing somebody, or somebody interviewing me, or somebody interviewing them, or trying to get information or understand others. You know, it's interesting when you do stuff like that, especially when it comes to family history, or it comes to your thoughts about things on a certain topic. It's interesting. But how is everybody here? Everybody good? See? Okay. As you could tell, it has been 3 days since I've been live, or even recorded a video, or even I think I did like one or two shorts, but it was easy to do that. That was the easiest part. I think the more timely thing is recording, and even if you go live, um I mean, when you go live, this is why. This is me. This is who I am. You're not getting no fake AI, or or any AI bringing anything alive. This is me. I'm lounging in a in my cardi on my sofa. This is what you got. I'm simple, very simple. Um, I work hard. I work very hard. That's why I need a timeout. Just like a kid, I need timeout too, to recuperate myself, especially when you work hard. Ugh, I'm a hard worker. When I when I'm on the job, I do my work. And I know there's a lot of other people, they go there to work, but some of them are so lazy. Some people are so lazy. I don't know how to explain. Ugh, it's like some of us go to work to do our job, and we do it. But some people go to work just for the pay, and just lazy. Lazy. I don't know what to say, but just so lazy. I'm not the only one that complains about that. There's others too, that we're the ones that work hard. And then we try to get the other ones involved, say, hey, can you do this? We shouldn't even be having to ask them to do that. They should know to do it. It's their job. You know what I'm saying? It's just to get them active, to get them, going so that they're going to do something. They're going to do something to help the team out. Because we all work as a team. You're supposed to work as a team. That's what the job is more than one person working with 6 people or providing care for 6 people. And we're all supposed to be doing our job. Some people don't. And it's like you have to ask them to do it. You shouldn't have to ask someone to do it. You should automatically know to do it. You know, you know what your job is. You know what you're supposed to do. But some people just sit there. Some people just fall asleep on the job, or some people just are chit-chatting or on their phones when some of us are feeding three people at once when there could be another person doing another person, and then the other person could be doing that third person, where there's only sometimes one person doing 3 people. It shouldn't be that way, honestly. But I don't know. You can only do so much, and you can only say so much. But at the same time, you have to work as a team. Sometimes we get that. Sadly, sometimes we don't. And I'm not the kind of person that gets nasty and gets foul and foul-mouthed or something like that. I just try to get them interactive, like get them active into wanting to do something. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying, hey man, get off your, you know what, and do some. I say, oh, can you please feed so-and-so? We shouldn't have to be asking that, honestly. We really shouldn't be, but we do. Sadly, that's the honest reality of working as a team with others, as you're supposed to work as a team with others, but sometimes you don't get that, sadly. And when you go home, you're exhausted, you're tired, and then you have to go back the next day. Sometimes you have to work at 2 different places. Sometimes even 3 different places if you have to work an overnight and I do my job. I don't go to sleep on the job. Some people do. I don't say anything, but some people do. But somebody's got to stay awake so we know what's going on. Because somebody's got to be alert. Somebody's got to be alert to everybody, making sure everybody's okay. So you can rely on Wah. Somebody's got to be the reliable, somebody that's able to stay up fully through the whole night into the morning. That's why I only got 4 hours sleep. I went home, got 4 hours sleep, and then went back to work. And today I slept all the way until 2:30 in the afternoon. I slept most of the day away. I think is because I had to catch up on some sleep that I didn't get. So so how is everybody here? Is everybody good? Where does everybody come from? I think I asked that before, but no one ever answered me. That's okay. That's okay. No problemo. But yeah, I'm planning on trying to do a lot more things with YouTube. I wanted to try Facebook too. You can go live on Facebook also. I didn't know that until I really looked into the information, but I did go live on, like I mentioned before, TikTok. I'm not sure if I really like that platform for going live. I don't know. That's an iffy subject. But I do like putting my posts up there though, and my videos. I just don't like putting the live part. So many people could be so nasty. So I don't know. I might consider a little bit here and there, but I do like YouTube better um for going live or putting down my posts or my shorts. I like that. I never even knew that YouTube you could go live on it fully like this. That's how ignorant I was to the whole platform. I really didn't. I haven't tried Facebook yet. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but I know I'm going to stick with YouTube though. That's a sure thing. I like it better. It's more friendly. I think it's more friendly. You might have some people come up with some weird stuff, but you can block them out or you can, say, "Hey, you know, this is not the place for that kind of talking, please." And if they don't want to listen, you block them. That's it. But I think YouTube is more friendly compared to TikTok. I'm not sure about Facebook yet. I haven't tried it. I mean, like I said, I put my posts, I put my videos, I put my everything on Facebook. Yes, because I have it on professional mode at this moment. But I haven't went live on there. I don't even know what it's like. I haven't even attempted it yet. I'm scared that somebody's is gonna be like TikTok. But I see, like I said, I really have stuck with YouTube when it comes um to live streaming. I don't know why. I think it's more friendly. I do. I mean, I haven't had any real problems with this. I mean, on TikTok you had like a 28-year-old um trying to come on to me and I try to tell him, "Hey, yo, I'm almost 50 years old. I'm 49 years old. Oh, age don't mean a thing." I said, "Dude, I got kids almost the same age as you." They always say that. Of course they do. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. And then the incident where that guy just popped out of nowhere into our feed, into the blocks. They have blocks or some sort of things where people can, more than one person can go up in the um into the chat or whatever you're having. And somebody came on there raving, and I told you that before, and we had to block him. It was too much. I was like, wow, what is this? I don't know if you thought he was scared me or what, but didn't do nothing to me. I just looked at him like, wow, you really want to do that? I said, you're making yourself look like an idiot. What are you doing? But it's crazy. I don't know why. I don't know. But I have attempted to try Facebook. Maybe I'll try it once or twice to see what it's like to go live. But I wanted be ready for it first. But I still like YouTube better. YouTube is the bomb. It is. I have made YouTube my best friend. I have definitely made YouTube my best friend. You could do so much with it. I don't know. It would be, I'm still thinking. I got a lot of things going up in my mind, trying to figure out a lot of things, what I can do. My mind is full of so many things. But, yeah. Well, this is my first time going live tonight. And maybe I will be back. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow. And maybe this time I will be outside somewhere. I wanted to try to go down to the canal. And maybe I can shoot a little video there. I wanted to try something like that. Maybe show you guys around a little bit. A little scenery of, you know, the winter and upstate New York and what it's like to be here. I'm not sure if, how people will act with me videotaping, but I don't care. All it is a simple little video. Me out. I was thinking something like that. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. And introduce you guys to different things. Maybe a little history behind stuff. There is a history on this town. Not this town. They call it a city now, but it's a very small city. It doesn't even look like a city. To me, when I first got here, honestly, I'm so used to a city with big buildings. Everything is busy, always going and going and going and going. But I came here when I was 15, and it says, "Welcome to the city of Rome." And I was like, "City of Rome?" I said, "This looks like a little town." Because to me, it looked like a little town. Because I'm so used to seeing the big towering buildings, the people living on top of one another, and everything is active through the day, through the night, through the evening. I mean, and suddenly I come here, it's active through the morning, through the evening, but at night it calms down. It's quiet, it's at ease, you don't find too many people out. It's more of a family oriented place. That's probably the only reason I never left here, is because there's not that much crime here. Not in upstate Rome, New York. There's not that much crime up this area. But 25 minutes away, you find a lot of crime. And that's like in Utica. Syracuse is 45 minutes away, and that's a lot more crime. But when you're up here, or like Westmoreland, Canastota, places like that, you don't find too much crime. Maybe just little things here and there, but nothing major. Nothing major, and that's probably why a lot of families never left. And that's the reason why I raised my family here, is because it's a nice place to raise your kids. Especially if you have children. You don't have to worry about your kids going out in the streets and somebody shooting somebody which is pretty common in certain places. Like I know Houston, my my uncle lives there, and you hear helicopters all the time over the city of Houston around because it's that bad. They hear gunfire and all sorts of stuff. You see people drugged up, all sorts of. And you find it here too, but it's not as prevalent. It's not as big. And if they are, they keep it more personal. They don't like have it out there, like if you know what I mean. And that's probably the only reason I haven't left, but there's many times I wanted to leave. I wanted to go somewhere else, experience new things, which and sometimes I ask myself, why am I still here? Because all my kids are grown up. They're out of the house. They have their own families now. And I'm still here by myself. Why? I don't know. I'm still asking myself that question. I'm still figuring myself out. Why am I still here? I could be like in Florida. I could be in the UK. I could be anywhere. You know, I could be in another country and be enjoying new culture, new languages, new ways. But I'm here still. I think I want to adventure different things. I think I will. But I just gotta have the money to do it. I have to have the money to do it. I have to work hard to do it. And I will do that. And I do that. So I'm not scared of hard work. I am not scared of hard work. I work hard. And some people always ask me, how do you do it? I couldn't do that. I do it because it's my job. And I need the money, so I do it. It's my job too. If you're there to provide care to somebody, you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's your job. Then also you grow a connection with everybody, and they grow a connection with you. So it's like it's hard to leave, but you know what? Eventually, I will. I need to find a decent paying job, which the job pays good now, but I want something different, a different environment, different skills, different. I'll find something sometime here. Because most of the stuff is asking you need a vehicle, you need your own transportation for the job, which my car's broke down right now, so there's not much I can do. But I'll get it on the road because I'm determined I want to do that. But it was definitely nice going live with you guys and getting to hopefully know a few of you here. I know not many people talked too much here, but hopefully eventually, people will get used to seeing me and maybe we can have a little bit more conversation going. That'd be pretty nice. That would be neat too. But it was nice seeing you for the night. You guys have a good night. If it's nighttime in your place. I'm not sure what countries or what states or where you came from, but adios, guys. Adios for tonight. Adios, adios. Bye. I probably will see you tomorrow. Bye.